Time for New Year, New You, our special week-long series on reinventing yourself and finding happiness in what you do. This week we're going to hear different stories from people all around the country who followed their dreams and changed their lives.
We're going to start with Jamie Kutch, who 7 years ago gave up his job in finance to follow his passion for winemaking, despite the proper training.
Yep. You'd have to go back to 2005 when I made the choice to take the leap of faith and come out to Sonoma and become a winemaker. I was a NASDAQ trader. I became succumbed into the corporate life of Wall Street and money. But I always felt this love for wine. Both Kristen and myself, we were at this point in our career where we were just riding the wave of corporate America and just going through the steps. And it wasn't really that exciting. This was something that was exciting, like getting on a roller coaster for the first time.
My initial reaction was, California, we don't know anybody there. How are we going to make that move? How are we going to tell our families? It was certainly really nerve-wracking, but I knew instantly that I wanted to do that with him.
It was a scary time. You're jumping off almost a cliff without a parachute. It took me about a month to realize how many years I had spent almost wasting of my life in a New York rat race career. In 2005, I made 150 cases, and it was an exciting, great experience. During that harvest, I proposed to Kristen.
That morning, I think, got up, didn't even wash my hair, threw it in a ponytail, had a sweatshirt on. So it was the end of the day, getting tired, and opened it. I said, what's this? Somebody lost a box.
Hi, anybody want a salad? Oh my God.
Opened it up, and it didn't really click until I opened it, and then he was on one knee, and I went, oh boy.
I think Kristen was an integral part of motivation and drive and support. We've been a good combo. We went from 150 cases, 400, 600, 800, 1,000. I made 2,000 this year. I've produced 7 vintages already. For me to produce a bottle of wine that says my name on it is a very powerful feeling to know. I might work more hours, but those benefits and that extra work is for myself.
My life has changed in the best way possible. I think this is the best decision that we ever made together.
Yeah, this is the place I want to be for the rest of my life.
Right. Wow, that makes me cry.
Yeah,
that is fantastic. Okay, so if you need to get motivated to do something for yourself like that, we've got some help for you.
Jean Chatzky is today's financial editor, and Gretchen Rubin is the author of The Happiness Project. Hi, guys.
Hi. Happy New Year.
Watching that does make you want to quit your job and just go throw it all away and give it a go, except us, because we're so happy.
Yeah.
Right? But that's not, that's good in theory, right?
Well, we've got an amazing amount of job dissatisfaction in this country.
Yeah. What about the statistics?
Only 45% of people actually like their jobs.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and that's been going down, 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 down.
And that's 1/3 of your life, pretty much. You spend at a job if you're lucky. It's only, you know what I'm saying. So that's a huge amount of dissatisfaction.
So if you're dissatisfied, like in a situation like a lot of people are, is it okay to try to just throw it all away and maybe, go to a winery or try something like that?
I think if you're ready to make that change and you think about how to do it strategically, it can be a great thing, a huge happiness boost like we just saw. But I think sometimes people get trapped in thinking, I have to stay here and stagnate or throw it all away.
Yeah,
and so they're too
there's
scared.
no guarantee in life. You could have a bad harvest, a bad,
especially in this economy,
Right,
to throw it all away and throw away the benefits and the health insurance and everything that goes along with it, I think is very risky, and maybe there's an in-between.
So you always say, make sure you have another job before you leave the one you have, if possible.
If possible, or at least a financial cushion, a safety net of
Nobody has
6
those
to 9
these
months.
days.
I know we're really bad savers, but if you know that this is something that you want to work toward, that's a reason to
Do it like
start
a
to
layaway
save.
plan. Start
Exactly.
saving.
Also, educate yourself, network with people, I switched from being a lawyer to a writer. Well, I was already deep into my book at the time. So you don't have to wait for one thing before you start the next. Try to overlap so you're not making that
And
huge
can you
jump.
make yourself happy where you are? Because that's
You
what a lot of
can.
people are going to have to do.
What? There's been a lot of research into this, and if you can find some autonomy in what you do, if you can make your own hours a little bit, even just just decorate your office, you're going to find that you're making yourself happier. And I think that if you can fake it for a little while, if you can pretend that you're having a good time, you walk around with a smile on your face and people talk to you who never talk to you, and your boss thinks you're interviewing, so of course they treat you a little bit better. It does improve the mood.
Right. I'm going to, from our favorite things on Monday, I'm going to give a suggestion for a book that is one of the most transformational books I've ever read in my entire life. Wow. But you'll have to wait till Monday.
Oh,
yes.
Well, ladies, thank you. And you've got a terrific book out too, The Happiness Project.